We here. But my camera looks like it's being funky. Let me see if we can't get that fixed. I'm having all kinds of issues over here, guys. I don't even know if the stream is going to be watchable. Wait a second. Is it even up? I can't even tell. Are we live? All right, I guess we're live. I'm having all kinds of problems over here, so we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know what to say. I don't really know. I don't know. Let's get some of these levels marked out here. But we'll give the old college try. Why not? Overnight high sitting up there, 693. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Nice Harami just fired off here. Nice 5-minute Harami. If you're looking for... There's your long. Here's your take profit. Here's your stop. So there you go. Nice Harami firing off right there. I didn't love this one because technically it's so small of a body of a candle there, but it still made sense. Yeah, John, we here. I don't know how great it'll be. I don't know if the stream will be laggy. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it gets too bad, we'll get out of here, but we'll see. If it gets laggy, we'll get out of here. Well, let's see. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is, guys, I am done with my funded trades. Get Starlink. I mean, I have fast internet. It's just sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, you know, they just have issues. I installed internet for like many years, so I understand how it works. I should be like, Jay, there's not enough people on here for me to show you guys what we did so far this morning. Boom! Boom! John already saw it in the Discord. Now, I don't know what's going on with some weird slippage here on this account. Look at this. $157 on that account while everything else is up over $259 on that one. We got some strange slippage this morning. Now, my Ninja was acting funny. And what I mean by funny, it was telling me, it was showing me that we were 200 points lower than we were. I don't know if I had some kind of delayed data. I don't know what it was, but so I got in a little later than I wanted to, but we did. Let's just show you this account here. If you see the balance, if you peep the balance there, 52,643. So we hit the payout mark on that account. We're very close on two more within 200 and 225, 235 on those two. And every other account is now up over $1,000, $1,300, $1,200, except for that one. It's lagging behind a little bit, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, and you know, making progress. We are now up on the week $900 ish on each account. What up, Robert? So yeah, not bad. Not bad. Let's go ahead and update a couple of things here. Well, kind of putting in we got a bearish SMT here with the ES. ES made a new high, Nasdaq did not. So this Harami did pay 70 points. So hopefully, if you did take that, you took some money out of it. I don't have Pine Tree up to see if he took it or not. Let's see here. Let's update the baseball record right quick. Why not? Some of you guys like to know that. We did improve to 3-0 last night. We played our best game of the year so far. Of course, we've only played 3 games. So we're 3-0. And Marissa, our pitcher, yes, we do have a female on our team, and she is a badass, let me tell you. It's so funny when you see a female pitcher in a 14U game come on the mound, and the boys are like, you know, on the other team, they're like, there ain't no way she's striking me out. She just promptly threw a no-hitter with 11 strikeouts through 5 innings last night. Threw a no-hitter, had 2 walks, 11 strikeouts through 5 innings. Pretty solid. Makes the game easy, right? Makes the game easy. Easy game. So Jackson played really well last night too. He stole third on a wild pitch, and then he made the turn, and I sent him home. And he scored, barely scored, but he got there. He was kind of had this crazy look on his face after he got home, like, why you send me? But I know. So, but yeah, so fun night. We were at the park until, you know, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yes, breaking out here, getting above 68 level there. I didn't even have time this morning to mark out Mancini's levels. I'm really behind today on everything, so with the internet issues, that's just kind of how that goes, right? So pulled back to the 9 EMA there on the 5-minute, and now it's ripping. Let's see if we can get to the high. I think we still have room to the upside here. That 693, the overnight high, seems to be the draw. So we get above kind of that 620 area here. Maybe we can get a little expansion. Do have initial balance set right now. So this would also be kind of an initial balance play. All right. How's y'all's P&Ls looking this morning? Everybody green? We did also do this. One thing yesterday. So on that funded account, we are up 256. We did, I don't know if you guys remember, we were red on that. I don't even know if I mentioned that yesterday to you guys. We were red on that from the Asia session. We were down like $800 or $900 on this account. So it's back in drawdown. This will be our day 3 of $100 or more, which obviously is not going to matter if you're in drawdown, but just got to kind of grind it back, pick good setups. We do have Trump speaking at 1 o'clock today. The market might kind of, well, we're not going to say it's going to wait on that because, I mean, let's be honest, we got a 303-point range already. So what up, D? Yeah, longs makes sense, right? Rob the Scalper. What a week. Yeah, I've had a great week, Rob. Like, the last 2 weeks, I felt like I was stuck in the mud, even though last week I made about $400. And then the week before, we were break even, slightly red, like $50, $60 each account. And then this week, bam, we're up $900. Boom, $900. So we'll be requesting a payout of $543 tonight from APEX. $543 we'll be requesting. Not a lot of money. Oh, darn it. What's going on? Is this thing? All right. I was like, what's going on with my mouse? But a few more people in here now. We'll show you the balances. You can see the balances here. Hey, let's go. Koi Vieti. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I apologize. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. 100-point range in the last 45 minutes. Yeah. Good morning, Coach Fred. But you can see these balances now. We got these two. This one's at payout. This one's at 52,000. And I mean, everything is just really pumping up here. We're really had such a great week so far that these accounts are just looking a lot better now. A lot better. So copying any other fundeds? No, not Coach Fred. I am, but unfortunately, I'm still having a problem with that take profit accounts there. Still having a problem with those. So no trades taken on those. Yeah, I'm loving Replicanto, Coach Fred. You still have issues, but they're minor issues. All right, that Harami played, guys. That Harami played there for what, 82 points to the target, and then even pushed up a little more, 97 points off that 5-minute Harami. You took most of it. Let's go, Treff. I knew you would take that. I know you weren't in here, but I was like, I wonder if anybody. I was actually thinking if Pine Tree took it too, but I don't know that is he on here or not. Yeah, he is. There he is. I don't know if he took it. I would assume he probably did. I don't know. It went along with bias. Like, it's not at the high or low, but it tapped into the support area, right? Pivot, VWAP, 9 EMA. So to me, I thought it was fine. So stopped out green. Let's go. I hate weeks. I literally just started it 11 minutes ago. I was having problems with my internet. Internet just was not. I mean, it was on, but it was so slow I couldn't even open YouTube Studio to schedule a stream. It was horrible. I hate weeks. I'm not sure that's an accurate description. Is that the vibe that you get? I don't know that I get that vibe. Oh, I hate weeks. Come on, man. Now we got a reverse Harami at the high, a bearish one. It looks okay. I mean, I still think we're bullish, but the target would just be there, so seems like it's reasonable. Probably bounce right at the target. I wouldn't be shocked if that's kind of like the pullback. I actually don't mind that. Retested the open here for a long. Your stop at 553, 10-point stop. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, Coper, they are. There's big pullbacks. I mean, I don't know what to expect with Trump's tariff things today. We'll see. Oh, level traders expect to dump below 70. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, like, I thought it was going to go down to it open, and then, like, you know, I had this trend line here drawn. This was my entry. I'll show you guys the trade I took. I had this drawn, didn't thinking that it would trigger at all, and then this was my long entry here, 499, and I took it 3 micros, took 3 off at 30. So took 3 off at 30, and then, I'm sorry, 4 micros. I'm sorry, took 2 off at 30, and then got a runner going for another 100 points or so. Total about 100 points for over $300. So Turned out real nice. Yeah, I didn't take this one either, Trev, because it goes against my bias. I think that we take the overnight highs now. But I don't think this is a bad play. Yeah, it's probably a good idea there. ORB long should be up like $200, but you missed it. Oh, dang. The ORB was kind of big, right? Yeah, I mean, it was kind of wide. I guess, yeah, so there was the high, right? 571.25. Here's the thing. If you took the ORB long, it definitely worked. But how big is the stop? I mean, you got a 125-point stop if you took that ORB trade, because your stop has to be all the way down here at 450. And so 125-point stop, 60. Yeah, I mean, it's less than, I mean, it's definitely a negative R play there. There's your target there. And we drew that line out there because we thought maybe that might be a bounce spot. Kind of makes sense, right? That's what I said. This will be a cheap long here. Very cheap long. Retesting the open of the previous 5-minute candle here. You have your stop at the low of the wick of that 5-minute candle. Very short risk, 10 points. Look at that, 10 points of risk for 26 points up. That's what we'll be doing today, guys. I'm going to call out some trades. I'm done. I'm not taking anything else. I do have an eval fired up, but that's it. The RR. Yeah, exactly, Trev. That one earlier, though, this was pretty good R. I mean, this one you're risking 40 points for 80. So 1 to 2. Let's go, Coach Fred. Nice. So nice bounce there. A lot of wicks. You got to look at all these wicks. Wick on the 5 minutes. Like every pullback is getting balled up here. So it just looks like we want to go to there. Kind of is getting choppy, but what do we expect though, right, guys? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. If you caught none of this, you caught none of that, you should probably close your computer. I mean, let's just be honest. If you didn't catch any of this at all, you should close your computer. I was sketched because look at the open here. I longed after a 173-point push up in 10 minutes. I got long at 499. I took a little bit of drawdown there, 26 points, and then it ripped up. Now, I did have a 60-point stop on that. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, if you didn't catch any of this push up, you should just close your PC and be done for the day. And that's just the safest thing to do. If you're red, it's not a day, in my opinion. Today is not a day, if you're red at this point, to chase those losses. I don't think so. But maybe I could be wrong. Let's pull up Twitter here. You switched from 36 to the 15-second. Yeah. It's so funny, like a lot of people are going down in time frames, and I like went up in time frames to the 5 minutes. Tom Blue funded today. Very easy to do. Your green wine ruin a good thing. Exactly, Trev. I mean, like that's on point right there. All right. Important warnings from Adam Mancini. Still massive headlines ahead. The market has gifted us an easy move. Protect those gains now, and only job from here is staying green for the day. He's literally saying the same shit I just said. Let a small runner work as a lotto for further upside. Bulls must hold 56.20 on any tariff tape bombs coming up. So 56.20 is the line in the sand, 56.20 to 25. 56.81 was target number 3 for Mancini, and I didn't quite get there yet. 95, 57, 20 above. Let's mark those out. All right, we got those marked out. Without even reading it, I knew what he was going to say, right? What up, music? How you doing? The eval is 1.8 from. It took me all day to pass it. Oh my goodness. Sorry if that sucks. Oh yeah, you just blew another account. Yeah, this is not the day, I'm telling you. Let's go, Coach Fred. Nice job though. Recovery. Nice recovery. I mean, I do think there'll be opportunity days. So you're going to see volatility. But the question is, like, can you be on the right side of the volatility is the main question. $1,700 per account. That's perfect. I 8 weeks. I'd be done. I mean, that's an amazing amount of money. Amazing amount of money. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to take anything else on my funded. So I'll tell you guys that right now. So if you're looking for a funded play today, it's not. We're done. Up $300, you lock it in. I'm sorry, I said Trump speaks at 1. He actually doesn't. He speaks at 4. So the market will be closed. And I don't know if there'll be tariff stuff going on throughout the day. There could be. There very well could be. Great Eddie YOLO evals. Yeah, that could be good. 500 pivot. Do I have pivots? Yeah, I do have pivots on here. Okay, I do have one at 500 as well. I mean, we've already kind of tested that, though. That's the thing. Like, Trev, I don't know if I would trust that. We've already kind of bounced out of there. Wonder if there was a long on the 1 minute here off that same level. Tapped into a fair value gap, swept liquidity. There's no 1 minute long here. I'm just looking back in hindsight here, obviously. Maybe changing time frames is not the best thing to do here. With the internet. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, there was a play here. This was probably A+. Delivery from a fair value gap. Sweep of liquidity. I think that we pulled back. Well, I guess it's not. It's probably B because we didn't pull back far enough, I don't think. Yeah. We would have to pull down a little bit more here. But it does look like, oh yeah, this would have been, okay, so this is what Yoma took. This is what Yoma took right here. He sent it to me on Discord. So he entered here looking for 20 points, and it literally one-ticked him. It one-ticked him and then pulled back, stopped break even, and then went higher without him. That sucks. Ten candle tested it. Haven't been here for a bit. Was wondering if you ever explained why you went to 5 minute and the strat. Music, I have not left inversions. I'm still trading inversions. He's on micros, Coach Fred. It's just whatever triggers first and whatever I like. So if I see a 5 minute trade here, like to me, there's no inverse here, right? There's no inversions in here. But look at this momentum in the break of the 5 minute. I mean, like, you have the overnight highs above. You have all this up here, right? So I'm like, all right. There's some choppiness in here, but this also could be looked at low resistance liquidity, right? So I was like, all right, this is strong enough of a push. I didn't think this would be tested at all today, to be honest with you. So I entered at 499 and just took it up. But I'm still trading the inversions. I have two different charts up. I have a chart to trade inversions. That's this one. 60 stop loss, 60 take profit with one mini. And then I have another chart up to trade the 5 minute strategy with 3 micros. And we have a copy trader set up for each one. So whichever one I see first, whichever one I like first, that's what we take. So you like Huss 3-minute trend break too? Seems to work. Yeah, I did see that, John. It gets you in a little sooner. I don't know the parameters on that as far as like the risk to reward or the not necessarily risk to reward, the win percentage. Gonna have to go back and test it. I know this 5-minute. If you play it right, this is just as high of a as strange as it sounds. This has just as high of a win rate as the inversions, if not higher, 80+%. If you play it correctly. Yeah, I see that right there. Well, I don't know. You got all these indecision candles in here. Oh, 15-minute Harami. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take it. Yeah, right there. I don't think I'd take that. Now, could that work? Yeah, it could work. What's your risk to reward on it, actually? 44. I mean, it's a 1-to-1, a little better than a 1-to-1. 1.1 to 1.5, something like that. But I just think the draw is higher here. I like to structure my bias kind of based on, you know, fair value gaps and things like that. So if we're looking, this is what's holding us down right here, right now, right? We get above this 5-minute gap here, off to the races. Now, the only way I would consider, I would change my bias to short bias. Pretty simple. If, and only if, we close below this, then we would consider our bias short bias. But if we hold this, I don't think there's any reason to consider shorts. Or until we clear out those levels up top. So this is the only thing I do. I keep it super simple, you know. Close below this, all right. Maybe we start looking for shorts at that point. As long as we're above this, then we're going to be targeting the 693. Yeah, it's invalid. The micro fair value gaps on the 15 seconds are a thing of beauty. Yeah, they are for sure. I mean, like, I like the 15 seconds. D, as long as we're above this 15-minute gap, I'd be looking for longs, you know. But like, to me, we've already, you know, we've already pushed above it, retested it, and now pushing back higher. So like, you're really too long here to, in my opinion, to look for longs now. You're too late. You're too late to the party, right? Unless it scalps. Now you do have a little, you got a little 5-minute bull flag right there on the 5-minute that just broke out. I think the target's up here, but if we get above this 5-minute gap, this is literally the only thing holding us down. I expect to see a little whoop through there. We're also at the initial balance here as well. We can't really see it because it's red, but I'm going to take that off. Don't need that there, but you get what I'm saying. You're never too late. Yeah. We print 625 to 630. We spike one way or the other. Yeah. Oh. I mean, you got a nice little bull flag here setting up on the 5-minute. It's pushing through there. Let's see here. 620 kind of holding us down. It's possible, Trev. Volume is like, F you, not doing it. What up, Maddie? Pull back here. Maybe retest of the 580. Let's see here. Guys, this thing's just hanging out here at the 600s. Who's Husk regarding the 3-minute brand? That's my cousin. Husk Trader. Let's go, Robert. Nice job. Tough day, so volatile, getting your 30 points in seconds. Yeah. Let me, here, I'll post a little link to Husk. He don't like it when I do this, but we'll do it anyway. There's Husk. You died. There's the retest there. This could have been a re-entry here. Kind of like I said, building the bull flag there. Did he turn on? No, I turned him on. I turned him on. That sounds wrong. Sounds wrong. I got him into trading. I love music. The market's dead now too. You think 617 for longs? I don't know. I mean, could work. D. Could. I was over there asking Pine Tree how are the hookers in Vegas. Making them uncomfortable. Making them uncomfortable. I'm hungry this morning. What up, Andy? How you doing? Your wife will leave me alone. Come back, and some hooker will be pulling up on me. Can we having that, Trev? Made 15K? Let's go. The worst offender resort on the strip? I have no idea. Resorts World? Yeah, I don't mind Resorts World. I think I've been there only once. I'm a huge fan of the Wynn. I love the Wynn. It's my favorite casino. I love the Wynn. I think the Wynn's amazing. It's beautiful casino. Great poker room. Lots of good food. Here we go, guys. Here we go. You could take the breakout here. Let's look and see how 620. The 1 minute just closed at 626. There we go. There's the breakout. ES fought its way above 681 there. Next level up, 695. Got a minute and a half left on this candle. We'll see if we can close above that 640 area. That'll kind of be a little extra confirmation. Yeah, 693, 100%. It's kind of what I'm looking at, Rob, as well. It's the overnight high there. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes? Yeah, 1 minute and 16 seconds before the hourly close. Well, let's see here. $47 seconds. I want to see some expansion in the open of this next candle. It could pull back and retest the 620s, but are the masturbating longs, or do we sail into the sunset? I think we push up into the 690s. I don't see how we don't. There we go. I know, again, we would not mind a retest of the 620 here for initial balance play. There it is. Wow. That's not the reaction you would have wanted. Little stop run here. Little stop hunt. Did the ES run the overnight highs? Let me check. That might be what's happening here. No, it did not. All right. Treff, I guess we got our answer there. But that 5-minute breakout here, that bull flag breakout, did pay 50 points, depending upon where you got in at. I think this is just a little liquidity grab here for the push higher. They did that indeed, depending upon your entry, Treff, right? Depending upon thy entry. $600 level there, holding up, 9 EMA. Dun, 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 dun. Little liquidity grab, but still could push higher or low. Yeah, I think so too, Coach Fred. I think that's what it's doing. 3 minute. Three-minute looks a little more El Chapi. 5 minutes looks a little more bullish. Two minutes left on this 5-minute candle here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying, D. If you're green, no point in being here. All right, guys. Apex does have 90% off only for the next 30 minutes. It is not my code. I just heard it over there on. Pine Tree's channel. Code Cage. But I want you guys to have the very best deals possible. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and using my code. But if you need an account, perfectly fine to pick it up in the next 30 minutes using this code here. I want you guys to have the best discounts possible. So, Cage, whoever that is, I have no idea who that is, but that's the code for the next 30 minutes. Then it will give you 90% off. So, just we'll mention it there. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, don't. It's up to you. Yeah, it's at Apex full time. It's not my code. So, Copra, they don't want you to sign up. That's weird. I don't know why they're doing that, Mad Moxie. I guess it's just for like the bigger influencers, which is kind of shitty of them. Let's be honest. But maybe one day we'll be one of the larger influencers, and maybe we will get a 90% off code too, and then maybe we can't complain then, right? So, we'll see. But there's the code. D, we're sitting nice. Nice. Here we are, D. Here's the rundown since more people are in here. You can see the balances over here. We actually hit a $543 payout today on Apex. And then almost all the accounts are mid 1,000s. This one's lagging behind a little bit. But we've rebuilt, replenished, and looking quite nice. Still more work to do, obviously. More work to do. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we got some pro accounts. You know, I had 5, and now I've gotten 3. I've got 3 now. I blew 2 earlier in the week. So John, apparently he has his own Discord, and he used to be a mod in the Apex Discord, whoever this guy is, and he just started streaming. So I guess he has a personal relationship with someone at Apex. So that's what I'm seeing over there. Yeah. Cage rebuilds at 30%. Gotcha. Just remember, guys, just remember that. So if you blow them, cancel them, and then use your next code, you can use Myth. Perfect. Perfection. I can't buy any more Apex accounts because I have 20 PAs. It doesn't make sense for me to spend another $1 on it. So I'm not going to do it. We already have 20 accounts. So there we go. All right, Trev, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tech T. May need some backups for you, though. Nah, Coach Fred, I mean, listen, knock on wood. Hopefully. We don't need those. Hopefully we don't. I mean, if I blow these accounts, man, that's going to be a bad day. That's going to be a bad day. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to think about it. Don't even think about it. You don't copy trade. Yeah. If you don't copy trade, then it's probably spreading your risk out a little better. Yeah, you can always lose a few, but at least you're not losing them all, right, Coach Fred, at one time. Anybody watch 0 Day J this morning? Oh, my God, he had me dying. He was like long, short, long, short, long, short. He was down like $1,000 at one point in his PAs, and he was like, "Oh well, looks like I'm gonna blow him." And then the trade went in his direction. He ended up making like around $600 on him. So I was happy he ended up green. He had me over there like, ah! I was like, dude, come on, what are we doing? Yeah, JM, exactly. We did. We're not where we're wanting to be yet as far as the payouts go, but we're slowly grinding and we're getting there, right? So slowly grinding and we're getting there. So very choppy here. 30%. Oh yeah. Oh, is that Coach Fred? I did see you start asking about that. I don't know. I didn't see how much he was down on that trade, individual trade, but I did see he was down. I think he was in 3 minis, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure. Yeah, the gamer, if you're not already green, I mean, I've said this several times this morning, but if you didn't catch any of this, then, and if you're red from this, then this is not a good day to try to get it back. It's just not. We do have an inside bar there on the 5-minute, though. This is an inside bar. So this will be your long trigger here if you think we're going there. 60 points risk for 30 points. 30, so a 1 to 2 risk to reward here. You can long here, target the 693, stop down here at the 585s. So, wait, did I think I measured that wrong. Yeah, I measured that wrong. 48 points for 59 points. So a little better than a 1-to-1. Dangerous, though, for sure. It was a violation if he was down over 1K. Yeah, no, if you're down in your accounts, that doesn't kill you. That doesn't kill you. You have to be down more than $750 on an individual trade, which with 3 minis is not very much. You're looking at 12 points. If he takes more than 12 points to draw, that's what? 246. 600. What are you going? 60 bucks a point? So 12, yeah, like 12 or 13 points. That's not very much. Yeah, I don't worry about the buffer either. D, but I'm also not risking. I'm only risking a maximum of $300 per trade. So exactly, Tech T. Oh, that's the most smartest thing to do. Boom, boom, boom. Market is just waiting for Trump. I tend to agree, the gamer. What in the world is going on here? That is weird. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Goodness. That thing's pulling back. What up, Jonathan? Their mom shorted, the markets maker said, suckers. Yeah, something like that. They got him. Like, gotcha. Does so currently Apex still looks like they're 50% off. I guess Bulenox is 75% off option 1, option 2, and then Take Profit Traders. I'm trying to make sure they're still 30% off. I think they are. Yeah, still 30% off. No activation fee. And then I need to update because 40% off if you're a new user with Tradeify, 30% off if you're not, if you're a recurring customer. But if it's your first time ever buying an account, you get 40% off. I think TickTick is still 35% off. Day Traders is 70, right? Funded Futures Network, is that one still the 50% off, buy one, get one free? I'm not quite sure if they are or not. So, My Funded Futures, you still get 5% off using code MM. Just trying to look at these sales and see what's the best one right now. I guess Take Profit Trader or My Funded Futures or Bulenox for 75 cents, 75%. Or for the next 15 minutes, if you want to use the code CAGE for 90% off. 90% off of Apex for the next like 14 or 15 minutes, then that's fine too. Wow, look at that big rejection. Yeah, Jonathan, I like Tradeify. I'm trading them too. So for the newbie people, if you're not watching ES, you're missing out. Yeah. I watch the ES, obviously. Look at this pullback, guys. This is this is dumpy now. But this could offer, like, let's think of this in terms of, like, if we were thinking about taking a long, where does this need to pull back to in order to consider a long? Maybe, like, I mean, if you measure from this swing, now, obviously, the fibs are... The fibs are kind of, you can draw them out in different ways, right? I mean, if you want to wait for the safest long, then you wait for kind of the retest of this trend line. Sweep this wick here. Right there. Wait for the test of like 470s would be the safest. Kind of that safest test. Also lines up with that 5-minute gap there. Yeah, I like that one too, Robert. Yes, back to initial balance high here. Nasdaq below it. So a little, yes, a little stronger here. Playing with the short scalps. Nice Coper. I mean, we could pull back for sure. What a predator. Yeah, I was able to get the internet or the stream to start working. I did the old power cycle. You unplug it, plug it back in, you know. It's usually good for 12 hours. I'll probably still need to reach out to them and possibly get them to come out and change my equipment or something. This equipment's probably 3 or 4 years old at this point. Little slow bleed back down to the 590s. Never trust the slow bleed. Never trust the slow bleed. Been holding long since 600, getting nervous. Oof. We're going nowhere today. Oh, better go out for fresh air. All right, the gamer. Good idea. Coach Fred, holding since 600. You're out now. I mean, it's the thing is like, it's a tough area. You know what it's gonna do? It's gonna dick around, take everybody's money, and then run through the 693s. Like, it's just what happens. Oh, guys, I don't know how long I want to sit here, to be honest with you. I mean, the market's not offering anything, in my opinion. I just think that if you haven't made your money already, you're kind of, Yeah, that's the thing, Coach Fred. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, it's just going to happen like that. Like, oh, right here, it's going to run. Nope, pull back. Right here, it's going to run. Nope, pull back. Right here, it's going to run. Nope, pull back. Then everybody's out. It just kind of keeps doing that. And then all of a sudden, whoop, it's just not, it's not even going to offer you unless you're just got balls of steel and you hold. I mean, kind of just itty boxing here. You could draw a little 1 minute trend line here, which, you could look at that as a trend line, or you could look at that as kind of low resistance. At any moment, we could just right through that area and then go back up. Yeah, exactly, Jam Hardy. Oh! Oh! You're giving your profits back? That sucks. Here we go. Is this going to be it? You have a single digit IQ. It's okay. I mean, you can win both sides, right? You can win on both sides, but, the trend sometimes is easier. All right, I'm full port. Just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't mind making a little more on this My Funded Futures account, but I also don't want to give money back, so... Now, you could look at this as kind of like a little, you could maybe buy, if this forms, you could maybe buy that 50 area, and then you have a clear stop at 616, which is still 33-point stop, with the anticipation that this gap holds for the push into the 690s. I don't think that, like, if you're going to long here, I don't think that's like the worst thing you could do. But that would be my idea. Now remember, the ES overnight high is 696 area. So watch the ES here, because if it hits the overnight high first, that might be your sign to get out. Cove went short at the bottom at 580. Oof. And guys, I have got this kink in my neck, and I've had it in there for 2-3 days. I cannot get it to go away. So again, 649 for me. It could be a okay long. It's probably 50-50 at best, but You know, it certainly goes along with bias, right? It goes along with our draw. So ES at 592 here, so just be careful. Watch that. Might get an SMT here. Bounce off your 600 short a million times. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, they just tried that late short. I would be patient here. I would just park an order at 650. If it comes back to 650 before it hits 693, then awesome. If it doesn't, you just don't take it. All right, ES pushing here 93s. I think the ES might take the high before the Nasdaq, which would make the long up here that much more dangerous. Yeah, Coach Fred, for sure. That's why I was kind of surprised when you got out at 600. I was like, if you held it through that drawdown, you may as well just stay in, right? I wonder, let's see here. Let me see if my Take Profit Trader Pro account's even working. So I can maybe take this on one of those. I don't even know if it's even working. Nope. Still giving me that same stupid area. That stupid error. Send them another message about that. And there we go. ES just ran the highs at the same time. Yeah, nah, Coach Fred, I get it. Trust me. I don't know. I just think trying to be safe there, that high up's the best thing to do. A little bit unlucky that that wick right there didn't make it back into that gap. Now the 5 minute is closed above as well. Now beyond this, I think now you got to go to the hourly, right? What do we see on the hourly here? Huge gap on the hourly. Maybe 740s, maybe that 840 area right there. So kind of your 744, that's the midpoint of this hourly gap, 737. So, you know, you can structure your bias on the hourly here. I would wait. If we close above the hourly, I expect to see 970s today. Seems a little crazy, but we did reject this area yesterday. Previous day high there. Yesterday when I got off stream, guys, I called out this hourly gap and said that if you're going to short, I thought that'd be a good spot to short. Kind of sold back down there. But look at this thing go. Look at her go. Through the 700s there. ES above 96 now. 713 next level there up on the ES. This thing is just rocking. Yeah, pivot up there 745 too, as you see that too, Tech T. This thing is rocking higher, guys. You're just in the middle of nowhere. If you're not already long here, very, very tough to do anything. If you haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you're just now joining us, we are done for the day on the fundeds. You can see the P&Ls here. You can see my balances. You can see the account numbers, guys. You can see the account numbers. You know, I don't hide my account numbers like some people. Let me hide those for you. Let me hide those from you. 158 PAs. Yeah. You longed it. Let's go. We did hit payout today on one APEX funded account. You can see our balances here on the other ones. Getting close, getting close, getting close. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or wait. I'm not counting that one. 6, 7 that are like right at that 52K mark. So, no account numbers. Yeah. Let me hide those. I don't know why people hide those. I mean, like, the only reason you hide them is because you don't want people to know how many PAs you've had or how many evals you've had. Now, I'll tell you someone who does not hide it, who I respect, is actually a 100 lot trader. Have you guys seen 100 lot? I don't know if you're familiar with him. He has had 550 PA accounts. 550 PAs. Now, I don't know how many evals he's had, but that is an incredible number of PAs. 550 PA accounts. So either you're doing something well or you're blowing a few. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, D, I don't know why people do that. I really don't. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just because they don't want you to know how many PAs they've had. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of. You can't control one account. Yeah, I watched 100 Lots video last night, and I saw he had 550 PAs. I was like, wow, that's all. I mean, to even get 550 PAs, you got to be doing something right? I guess. Back to the 9 there. That is a first 9 touch after a cross, technically. Did pay 15 points. Made a little cross here. Scary one to take for sure after running the overnight highs. All right, pulling back here 680s. The rhythmic accounts worked for this for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Robert, mine's not working. Yeah, I don't know why they're not working. I hate it when it doesn't do a mini sweep before turning higher. Yeah, Coach Fred, that was like you knew that was going to happen. Well, technically, we actually kind of had a sweep there, right? A little grab lower and then went, but That did that several times and just didn't go. Just didn't go. What up, Francis? How you doing? Good morning. Pushing above the 700s here. 682. Yeah, didn't quite. Oh, did we leave like... We did leave some relative equal lows down here too. I'm just being very patient today, guys. I'm like, I know, like, I hate when people stream and they don't take trades, but I took the trades while the internet wasn't really working and wasn't working very well. And then, I don't know, I'm just green. So it's like, I don't feel like today's offered anything so far that, you know, would make me want to take something on the funded accounts. So, well, guys, it's 11:30. I do think I'm just going to go ahead and call it there. Again, I don't know. There's no point in pushing the button here. If you're not already green, I think it's a good time to walk away. Oh, Francis, you blew 5 of your funded. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. So, here's my P&L for today. Yeah. But we'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. I am going to start posting more content, guys. I'm going to be posting some more. I haven't really posted in a while. Shorts, TikToks, long form videos. Going to be more active on social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'll probably set it up to where you guys can follow me. I'll put my tags somewhere on the layout here tonight or tomorrow. And we'll be headed for vacation on Saturday, but I'll still be streaming next week from vacation from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And streams will still be relatively the same, 10:30 to 11:30 every day. Looking for our trades, see what we can do. And that's it. Want to help support the channel? All the links for the discounts are down in the description below. And I'll see you next time.